We have a question from Eddie Coulter in Dublin, Ireland. Hello, Eddie and Hazel. Eddie asks, so often pastors seek to be in control of the discipleship work of the church. Does a network of expository communicators of the word threaten this? How do pastors cope with this?
Yeah, I like that question, Eddie. Yeah, it should become, if we've got this network of expository learners and teachers as normal part of church life, yeah, things will start up that we didn't start up. People will get ideas about ministry. They've got their own, they've got a group, they want to start down at the city, they want to start a lunchtime Bible study, they want to do this. Yes, there'll be an entrepreneurial feel to it. And it won't all fit nicely in our trellises in our organisation. And that's exciting. I think something's catching on at that point. Not all of those things will work. Hopefully there's a culture of coaching and of mentoring, and we can get alongside these expository entrepreneurs to guide them in what they're doing, and hopefully they're not cutting across the what people are doing in church, and there's a fellowship and discussion about it. But I think that would be a sign that this is really catching on. You just get some of the members thinking, I could actually go down to that nursing home and do stuff. And I'm getting more interested in nursing home as I get older. Or I have access to the Navy guys, the sailors, because of my job. And I could start a little Bible study for sailors. Or I'm just making this all up now, okay? But they'll come up with ideas like that, yeah. I think Eddie's seen that in Dublin a bit.
So you have to live with a messiness then, a certain messiness, to have this kind of expository church.
It's messy. Christian ministry is messy. It's not to be sloppy, okay? Sloppy and messy are different. Sloppy is just unfaithful, not thought out, unhelpful to people, disorganised. So not sloppy, but messy. Because people are messy and God raises up, gives people ideas, and we're trying to reach all these little subgroups around, or at least some of the little subgroups around our church. And that just gets messy, yeah.
So how does a pastor live with that then? You know,
is this Eddie or you now? Are you channeling Eddie?
This is me. I'm channeling Eddie. I used to work with Eddie, so I'm channeling him. But I know Eddie would probably think this, and I know I'm thinking this. That's fine. We've got a messy church. We're happy people are out there being entrepreneurial and making disciples and so on. But still, the reality is, you mentioned it. What if they're crossing the message? What if they're saying something different from what they're saying? What if there's unhelpful things going on? There's this wrestling of, we're not a cult. We don't control everybody. But we kind of want to make sure that when people are out there, they're sharing the gospel message that we're sharing from the pulpit.
Yeah. Well, we haven't equipped them properly. So they should be ones that have come through our gospel teams or our disciple-making teams or our Sunday classes, and we've equipped them in the gospel and equipped them to minister the gospel faithfully and give them some skills in that. Now, there'll be every now and then there'll be some rogue person who just doesn't get it, and we'll have to deal with that. That'll be a discipline thing. But if there's an equipping culture and a coaching culture, it'll be Timothy wasn't in great danger of messing up the gospel because Paul invested in him.